Hey, what's going on everyone? I'm the OPJellicent and I built a team with Sword Stance Adamant Talonflame, which I actually think is a very good pick right now simply because the Gale Wings gives you an out against basically any setup sweeper, especially a lot of the prevalent ones right now like Hawlucha and Volcarona. They just get O-code by Brave Bird outright, and even stuff like Belly Drum Azumarill will generally be in range after setting up, so we can also revenge that. We also just get a nice priority defog, which is really good if the team does not have a grounded poison type to absorb toxic spikes, so I definitely like that as well. We have another flank type right here in Togekiss, and I have 252 speed as opposed to the 250 that I used to run because Timid Nature hits 251, so I always want to outspeed that. Keldeo is choice specs with the flip turn, basically able to get momentum on the entire defensive metagame right now, and between Talonflame, Togekiss, and Zam, we're able to have a lot of offensive pressure to come in on those mons. Hydreigon is the Scarfer, Zam is just the Sash nasty plot set that's able to basically do what Talonflame does, take any one hit and revenge it back, but unlike Talonflame, Zam is actually going to take a hit before being able to knock them out, so that's something to consider. And then it's just Rocks, Fizdef, Komodo, because I really think if you're running a rocker right now, it should be something that can beat Cinderace as well as take on Urshifu, and the only real Pokemon that do that are this and Hippowdon, so those are the two I've been running a lot, but anyway, that'll be the team. Let's go ahead and get a game. Alright, I have a game right now. My opponent has some sticky webs and some scary mons. One thing that I notice is I do actually just lose to Dragapult if I don't keep my Gale Wings intact, so that's something I want to do. Now, I don't know if Talonflame can take Sucker Punch if he is running that, but I kind of have to hope it does because, well, the thing is, if he has Sucker Punch, that means he probably doesn't have Steel Wing, meaning Togekiss could take it on, but what I think I'll do right here is lead off with the Keld. So it leads off with the Zone. I feel like it makes no sense for this to be... What did you expect, by the way? Is this sturdy or something? I feel like it could be sturdy. Like, I know that's kind of ridiculous, but there isn't really a target for him to trap, and it could just be trying to get an early kill. I don't want to lose my Mon, and I can also beat the Bisharp pretty easily. So he doubles to Dragapult, expecting the fighting move to come out. Okay. Well, I don't really want to lose my Mon here. I feel like he's going to click the... Actually, I need to get him in range of Brave Bird. So let's go ahead and do that right now. He's going to go ahead and obviously hit me there for a lot, which is fine. I mean, it could be worse. I'm not going to go Togekiss. I'm just going to Earthquake. As he tries to double in zone. Who knows what he was predicting there. But now out comes Porygon. That damage on Dragapult is so good, though. And like I said, I'm not scared of Bisharp when I have stuff like Keldeo, Sash Focus Blast, and Togekiss as well. Like, they're typically adamant, so Togekiss should be able to beat it. Anyway, is it worth keeping this to take a try attack with somebody else? Definitely not. Let's go ahead and sack that. And yeah, I can really bring out whoever I want. I like the play of going Keldeo and clicking Surf if it does kill. I could also just Hydro if I really want to do it, but I'm not so confident in that. Let's see whether Surf kills first. Surf probably wouldn't kill. Hydro Pump obviously would. Dude, I feel like it's so risky though. Like, if I lose my Keldeo for no reason, I'm probably gonna lose the game, but I don't want to go out into anybody else right here. Like, I definitely want to keep my Sash. Whatever, dude. When have I ever missed a Hydro Pump, right? This is one of my favorite Pokemon. It's not missing. Yeah, it's not missing. Come on. This is getting cooked if it... Well, not cooked. But we actually end up pulling this, which is horrible because I don't want to take a recoil. That's the whole point. So I think the best thing to do is go Togekiss then. As he gets up rocks rather than getting up webs, which is fine. Let's go ahead and hit that and move on. So goes back to the Porygon because it basically gets a kill. Now the thing is I can take the hit. I need to get my damage though. Do I actually just Flamethrower? Do I not bother risking an Air Slash miss? Yeah, I think that's the play because he should be in range of everything after the Flamethrower anyway. Yeah, that is specs. I'm able to get my Flamethrower. I think Flamethrower was the better play there. And basically I've put him in a spot where I'm pretty sure he's just going to lose to Keld. So to give him that, go Keld here, click the Surf. He's either going to sack this or sack off the Heracross. It is going to be this. Then he goes to Dragapult. If he stayed in and knocked me out right here, could be bad. I still have Scarf Hydreigon though, which probably sweeps with a Flamethrower if I get rid of this. As he tries to DD. Yeah, so basically what I'm going to do is get rid of this, then hope that these two can wrap it up for me. Oh, he didn't even knock me out. That's how bad, like, leftovers Dragapult is. I would only run a Life Orb on those sort of sets, but I guess he tries to Swords Dance, hoping that I switch out for no reason, yeah. But I'm not going to. I'll be right back. So this player right here has a more, like, semi-stall based team. I guess you could consider it balanced too, but he has a lot of bulky guys. I definitely want to take advantage of flip turns as much as I can, but what I really need is damage on Magearna for Togekiss to be able to do a lot of work right here. What we're going to do is lead off with... Actually, probably... I don't want to give Amoonguss a free Spore immediately, but who prevents that? I don't think anything outright KOs it, so I guess we go for the flinch first, right? I know it's not the best game plan right away, but... if it's the only way that I can prevent him from sporing something immediately, then I'll try it, like, worth a shot. I wonder if his Urshifu can outright KO a Togekiss. I feel like it probably can with, like, Bandit Thunder Punch or Poison Jab. So maybe I have to be careful about that. Yeah, if he leads Urshifu, if it's the dark one, I think I'll still switch. Like, it's not worth it to stay in. So I lead Togekiss. He actually leads Slowbro. Could be Thunder Wave. I feel like if Togekiss gets Thunder Waved, I for sure lose, so let's consider this. I don't have a good switch into Thunder Wave. I guess we'll let this get Thunder Waved. Future Sight. Okay, I guess that's cool. I'm gonna get up rocks here. I shouldn't get Future Sight attacked this turn, right? It's the one after. And it looks like the only thing that really wants to take a Future Sight necessarily is Hydreigon, but he goes Mandibuzz here, right? To force the Defog. Oh, he goes Urshifu. So I guess he's kind of forcing me right here, right? Do I take the Future Sight with this to hit this, or do I go Hydreigon and die? I feel like he's not going to stay in, right? Because, like, even if he does stay in, then I would probably knock him out, and, like, I totally want to go Hydreigon, dude, but I feel like if he does just stay in, that's bad. He could just U-turn, though, to be a bit safer. It's still not worth taking it with Togekiss, though. Togekiss is a win condition. I have to keep it alive. Zam is so good, too, though, especially if I get damage on Mandibuzz, but he's actually got me in a tricky spot because I really don't want to take the Future Sight with this, but I will. As he goes for CC and I knock him out. That's probably the best thing that could have happened. Like, in the end, the reason I stayed in is because I decided Komo was just more... it was just less useful than everybody else. That was really what it came down to. Like, I think it's more worth it to just keep in the Pokemon that doesn't do anything rather than trying to make a play that could work out, but if it doesn't, then I'm in a worse spot, right? So we get rid of good speed control right there. In fact, he's kind of put himself in a position where if he gets really unlucky versus my Togekiss, he does just lose the game, but every time I have Togekiss faster than everybody, I'm always the one that gets hacked somehow, which is annoying, but I guess fine. Talonflame can win too if I SD in front of a weakened Slowbro, but that's going to be kind of difficult. He's going to go to the Mandibuzz here for sure, so let's go Keld. So, like, here's the thing. If I actually hit this right here, then Togekiss would win, but... actually, yeah, let's hit it. Why not, right? Just take the win with Togekiss right now. I'll try it, like, worth the shot. So basically, I'm going to Nasty Plot up, and I think the only thing I need to flinch is maybe the... okay, well, this is going to put something to sleep. It's going to be this Mon. If he could get a range, that's fine. I'll get in my Alakazam. Yeah, but if he goes for the Spore, then what I'm going to do is bring in... Hydreigon, Giga Drain. I don't want Togekiss coming in here. Yeah, we're just going to U-turn. Sack this off. As he tries to break Sleep Claws? Okay, maybe he tries to break it again, right? Does he not remember what Sleep Claws is? Okay, so here's the thing, like, this is probably the one thing I actually need to flinch. Like, Mandibuzz won't touch me here. And we were able to, okay. That should be GG. Well, I could miss against Marowak, I guess. I'll be able to knock this out with an Air Slash here. But basically, this is what I was trying to set up. I don't think that could matter based off the Flamethrower damage. Like, Air Slash is significantly stronger. I've already shown you Flamethrower, dude. What? Go Marowak and try to dodge. Like, that's your play there. I'll be right back. So I have another game right now. My opponent has the Urshifu as well as a double fire core. I definitely like Keldeo. Their one response is Slowbro, and I can flip turn on that. Yeah, like right here I'm going to flip turn, obviously, because he either goes Slowbro, I get to find out whether it's Helmet, which is good info, or he stays in here to try to get up rocks or Earthquake me, which is also cool. So I'm able to get out of there. This is probably the best play. Goes for spin immediately, which makes no sense. I mean, it's obviously a Focus Sash set, right? But what I'm going to do here is throw off my rocks. I guess he's going to spin then, right? Okay, that's probably cool. I still have my Gale Wings, which is important. Like, if he goes Volcarona here, it can't win the game, but I don't want to lose my Talonflame. So it looks like that's what he's going to try. But it can't win, like, there's no way. Between Sash Jam and Talonflame. I even lived that, which is just funny. Yeah, dude, I'm the boots. You can't do anything to me. Yeah, so he obviously switches. I mean, I kind of had to do that, though, right? I couldn't just sit there and let that set up. I'll go Hydreigon. Trick Room's cool. I mean, I don't really care. I kind of do care, if I'm being honest. That's a bit of a pain. So if I don't want to lose my entire team to a Marowak right now... Actually, I think there's no way around that, right? I just lose my entire team to a Marowak right now. I don't see a way around that, like... Okay, but he lets me knock it out, which is cool. He's gonna go Magearna here, and that is a problem. I still have the Talonflame, though, which is important to keep in mind. I think the game plan is just... wait until this Trick Room drops and try to go for a game with Keld, right? I don't really see another play. But I have to make sure he doesn't get up another Trick Room ever. Oh, but he tried to Volt. Okay, that's really good. It is dark. I'm worried. So if that took... It has a Volt Switch. Does that mean it's AV or not? That's the thing. That's what I really want to know. So right here, I think I stay in again. Wicked Blow really doesn't hurt that much, and I'm just trying to get him in range of Surf. That's the goal. So throws off 2 of those. I think that's banded. Maybe not. I mean, it is crit every time, but it probably is banded. So here's the thing. I think I for sure do this. And just click Brave Bird every time. If he gives me this mod, then he actually, I think, loses to this right here. Unless Magearna lives Flare Blitz, but I doubt it. It's Adamant after all. So what he should do is sack Volk, right? No, but then you still have to set up a Trick Room. Which I don't think you can do. So I guess you go back to this and try to Sucker Punch me. He's gonna try to set up the Trick Room. I don't think you can, though. Yeah, okay, I don't know if that mattered, but... I don't think it did. Like, I'm pretty sure that this would have knocked it out. And even if it doesn't, like... The thing is, I still have the Sash, right? So Magearna would get revenged by that. And then all I have to do is stall the Trick Room and Keldeo wins, which I can do, I think. Marowak would have, like, what, 3 turns, and I have too many Pokemon. But anyway, now it's obviously over. I don't think I could have lost, though. Like, even if that Flare Blitz didn't kill, I think I would have been able to play it to where Keldeo sweeps, because the moment the Trick Room goes down, it does just win. And, yeah, that's gonna be the Keldeo sweep right there. I'll be right back. So now we have a Chansey to deal with, which is always fun. I definitely like my Kommo here, though. Kommo is really good, but if Pelipper actually has Hurricane, it could be a bit of an issue. Regardless, another Pokemon that's good is Keldeo. The problem is he has a good response to both of my moves, being Chansey for the special type water moves and Pelipper for Secret Sword, so I might have to predict. Unless I can get Pelipper in range somehow, but that's going to be a bit tough. Anyway, I think the best lead is actually my Kommo. Okay, I really want to get a Brox. I really don't want to get Hurricaned. I did mention this mon is really good here, but if I do get a Brox and he doesn't have Hurricane, I think that's really commanding, but at the same time, if I U-turn right here and give him... I mean, if I hard switch and he U-turns to Barraskewda, no, we're going to risk the Hurricane. Yeah. Risky play, but they typically don't run Hurricane anyway, This guy could have had it because obviously he's only running one Rain Abuser, and that could have meant this is Specs, but I was willing to risk it there. So he goes Cinderace, which is like a Pokemon that doesn't kill me. It's banded, I think, so it's gonna go for Zen. Let's think about that. I like Hydreigon. If it's going for Zen Headbutt, I could risk Hydreigon, obviously. I think keeping this is for sure the play, but I could scout his move by taking this hit and then try to go from there. I think that might be the smarter thing to do. And now we know what he's clicking, so... I mean, I hope my play made sense, right? I wanted to keep the Sash, obviously. I don't think taking a hit with anybody else was smart. Like, everybody would get 2-hit KO'd. Yeah, he goes Pelipper here, and... I'll throw off Draco. I mean, if he goes Chansey, that's cool. I think he's going to U-turn, though. He does go Chansey. Alright, well, lame is obviously my combo should be a lot lower than it is, but he's teleport Chansey. Oh, cool. Gotta love that. The thing is, do you have Hurricane or not? Like, that's really... Oh, he does, okay. That means I'm just gonna throw this out for damage on this thing, because if I hit it, then that means Keldeo can win. Oh, we clicked U-turn. Okay. And he clicked U-turn again. That's funny. Goes Pelipper. What's your plan, dude? I'm doing like way too much damage to you now. Takes the KO. That's fine. I could have killed him and probably won with Keldeo right there. I didn't really want to risk him. Okay, what's the play here? I think I just Air Slash. Because now this thing is too low to take on my Keldeo, right? That's the whole point here. He goes Hard Scissor. It's probably gonna Bullet Punch, but I think at this point I'm pretty home free to just Air Slash. Like, his entire team is too low to take on my team, the way I see it. We're gonna go to this here, just because it can take on pretty much anything. I don't want to get overconfident, but I think I've positioned this correctly. Let's get our KO here. Maybe I am getting overconfident, I don't know. Maybe I should have just killed the Pelipper while I could. Rocks could help though, especially limiting Cinderace's switch-ins. Does Pelipper live my hit? Pelipper probably does, meaning I have to get out of here. So we're gonna go Hydreigon, and I want to say just click Draco. He's gonna Roost it. Yeah, but he's gonna go Chansey, right? Okay, so we get that right at least. Could be my chance to SD up. What would his set be? We've seen rocks on what? What's it? Oh wait, I have rocks up. This would be his rocker, so Stealth Rocks, Teleport, Seismic Toss. Yeah, I think I'm fine here. To do this, go for a Swords Dance. If this is Scarf, it actually does outspeed me, but I have to hope it isn't. I think that killed regardless of the rain. It is super effective Adamant after all. Okay, I have a Focus Sash to help deal with this. Chansey is low. Question is, do I sack this or do I sack the Hydreigon? No, I sack this. Flip turn, okay. That's okay. I might have thrown this one. I don't know yet. Yeah, I did throw it there. Maybe not. There is one out I have, and I know what it is. I just have to outplay Sucker Punches from Cinderace. Dude, I should have just killed the Pelipper and this would be such an easy game. What was I thinking? Like, all I had to do was kill the Pelipper and I would have won this, but I wanted to get rocks. I got a bit greedy there. So now he's gonna get in Chansey, or I guess he could go Barraskewda and close combat me. Wait a minute, did he throw? Is that thing banded? If it's banded, I think he might have thrown to Surf from Keldeo. Let's see. Do I sack this or Zam? I'm gonna sack this. Liquidates. If he's banded and I kill Chansey under rain, I think he threw. Let's see. I'm just gonna click Surf. This should live a banded liquidation. I'm pretty sure he threw this game. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, but he still threw. I think. He's gonna go Chansey, right? Let me just make sure I don't kill here. I don't think I have any chance of doing that. Never mind. Yeah, he threw the game by sacking the Scissor, I think. I don't know, but he locks Liquidation. As you can see, that wouldn't have killed me under rain. I nearly threw this one too by just not killing Palipper with Komodo, but we did end up picking up the win. That was really bad on my part. Like, I should have body pressed at +4 and it would have been a win. I'll be right back. So I have another game right here. My opponent is running that electric terrain stuff. The question is he Grassy Seed or Electric Seed? I think he's probably Electric Seed and then just maybe like Banded Rillaboom. That would make more sense if the Pincurchin is the terrain extender, right? I don't think you would lose your item slot on the Rillaboom just to give Hawlucha more opportunities to set up when you could just use the electric terrain anyway. But anyway, I think what I want to do right here is probably lose to Raichu, but let's try not to do that. Let's do this. Oh, he let off with that, so that's really good for me, obviously. I get to throw off a nice Secret Sword here. It is Sash Rocks. I figured it could be just because he didn't have another rocker, but like obviously, I don't know. I think it's worth it to keep the Gale Wings though. So what play do I want to make against this? Definitely Komodo, right? Yeah, it goes for Discharge, which it doesn't really matter to me. Let's go for Rocks here. And yeah, I think this is probably fine. He's gonna go for what? Spikes? Oh, that's annoying. Oh, but then he threw out the Hawlucha. It was Electric Seed. I knew it would be. I have to keep the Sash for that Raichu. Alright, here's the plan. Let him knock me out, then go Talonflame, right? There's no overthinking it here. He probably kills me in one hit. Actually, I probably live it, but yeah, he's gonna knock me out. I go to this, and yeah, without thinking, click Brave Bird. Brave Bird did no damage though, huh? Do I sack off Talonflame or Hydreigon? I feel like the Hawlucha can't win anymore, so I could just sack this off here. And then use Hydreigon to check the Scissor. Yeah, that sounds fine. Make this play here, go for Secret Sword. Hawlucha's slower than me, they're all Adamant, so I can beat that obviously. Raichu. I should have gone hard Zam if I was real, but I'm not. Oh, that thing is horrible, dude. Why are you running no Focus Blast? Actually, yeah, why is it no Focus Blast? That's just funny. Anyway, I could lose to Scissor still if Banded Bullet Punch does kill Keldeo, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't. So let's see what's up. He actually lets me hit him and gets flinched. And then I knocked him out. Okay, that game's over. Yeah, I don't know what that was, but we'll be able to win right here. I'll be right back. So I have another game right now. My opponent has some threats right here. Keldeo being able to flip turn on a Amoonguss and Clef is very good, but I need to keep my Zam healthy. He also has a good response in the Mandibuzz, which is really annoying. But what we'll do is lead Keld. So he leads off with a Dragapult. This is such a pain, because if it is actually Dragon Dance, I'm going to go Togekiss. I'm not going to risk my Keldeo here to a Specs Draco. I know I'm risking the game turn 1, but like, I don't think he would be set up on this team anyway. I feel like it's just a Specs Breaker or a Scarf Pokemon, like, that makes so much more sense. Is it just like a random Dragon Dance Dragapult on like, bulky offense? Well, that somehow worked out for me, but if I don't flinch it, then it also didn't. I'm just gonna stand and see whether I do. Worth a shot, right? Like, yeah, he's gonna go Drill. I think, yeah, Drill's a good play. I'll go Komodo. But anyway, I really need to find out what Dragapult is, and ideally soon. He's gonna go Clef here. He's not gonna stay in. I guess he could if he really wants the rocks, but... Like, if I body pressed you and then defogged later, I feel like that's just worse. So I want to get up my rocks while I can. Yeah, he goes Clef. I knew he wouldn't risk the drill. Not that turn, at least. And then what I can do here is go... Who doesn't mind a Thunder Wave? Honestly, Hydreigon isn't very great. But I'm not going to throw it out against this one. I think the better play is Togekiss. Yeah, this is going to take a T-Wave, which is whatever. Ideally he goes Hard Drill, but he could click Teleport into it. I hope he goes hard into it, because I think I actually knock it out. Oh, he goes for knockoff. Okay, let's put on some pressure then. Nasty plot up and basically force his hand here. I'm going to go for Air Slash. He's not going Hard Drill after I showed Flamethrower, dude. That's not a play you make. If anything, you should slow Teleport. That's how it is then, okay. Well, in that case, yeah, I'm doing this. I have to catch the drill on the turn it comes in. And now I basically just spam Flamethrower, I think. And he tried to go drill there. Okay, perfect. Yeah, that's so good. Because Flamethrower is still doing over half to Clef in that instance, so... We'll see what this has for me. It is, I think, Choice Specs Hex based on that. Which is fine. Just getting rid of Drill is really big. And... I think the best thing to do is... go to this and to click U-turn on the Clef or Mandibuzz. Because then I can get in Keld and maybe Flip Turn, depending on what he goes to. If he goes out into the Clef, I'll probably go Talonflame. Oh, but Thunder Wave though, that's such a pain, dude. I hate Thunder Wave Clef, because it doesn't die to anything, and then it just Thunder Waves everybody. What am I actually supposed to do here? Like, I don't want anybody getting Thunder Wave, but there's really no avoiding it, right? I go to Komodo, I get Moonblasted. Alright. My brilliant plan is hit 2 Hydro Pumps in a row. Okay, but he got scared out, which is good for me. By the way, that thing didn't take hazards, right? I always forget to check the Clefable. Yeah, okay, this is the set. So this is obviously Choice Specs Draco here, meaning I am losing a Pokemon whether I like it or not. Yeah, I'm sorry, Komodo. It's gonna be you. It's fine though, I can get this in now, and if Surf 2 KOs a Moongus now, I'd really want to go for that, but I feel like Hydro is probably the better thing to do. Because I really need to pick up another KO on something. That's really important here. And if I didn't Surf 2 KO a Moongus and you actually put something to sleep now, that would lose me the game. It was dark. I need to hope this kills because I missed that one. That's annoying. If he's Scarf 2, that's really bad, but what can I do about it? It did just kill, okay. We still have the Sass, which is really good. I think I probably win with... Okay, Hydreigon's going to bed. I'm probably going to end up winning with Talonflame, I think, if I'm going to win at all. Which I think I can. I think it's actually pretty likely that I'm able to pull this back. I can't go Keldeo here, though. I want to keep it out of range of that Draco Meteor. Yeah, he did just hard switch into it. I figured he would, but at the same time, if I'm able to Nasty Plot into Focus Blast, that could be good, but if he just goes right for U-turn, that's pretty horrible. I'm basically committing to Talonflame at this point, which I think is a good win con. So what we're going to do is get this in range of Brave Bird. Yeah, he goes for U-turn. That's what I needed, because now he's obviously going to go to this. That's in range. I think I almost win no matter what now. Goes for Shadow Ball. We're going to double to Keld. Ah, this one's tough. I don't want the Mandibuzz roosting. But if he just stays in. No, I'm not gonna let it roost. I can't. I need Talonflame to be able to check it. This is fine. I just spam Surf here. He goes to this. Click Surf again. Actually, I probably beat this 1v1 now that I'm thinking about it. Because, like, does he even have Giga Drain? Goes back to Clef and it takes 52. Dude, I feel like you could die to this. Yeah, I was gonna say. And now Dragapult can't... Well, actually it does kill me with Draco. But I think Talonflame does sweep, like I planned. I don't have my Sash though, which is really concerning, but I should keep this thing at full. That's important. So let's go ahead and throw out the Sleep Fodder now. I guess, would he double to Mandibuzz trying to roost it? Is the better play just to stand and sack this, then go Talonflame? I don't know. If I go Hydreigon, no, I'm just gonna stand. I don't want him doubling to Mandibuzz trying to recover it or anything. He drops a Thunder. Okay, well, he actually hit it, which is horrible. I have to go to this here. He could be modest, well, but I'm adamant, right? Okay. Yeah, that's the problem with this. Oh wait, he gave it to me. Yeah, it's over. I think that's a game, because he goes to this. I'm gonna SD. Oh wait, it's still not technically over. If I Brave Bird... Yeah, it's not over at all. I need to get this play right. So SD up. Is he foul play or knockoff? Please be knockoff and not foul play. It might actually literally come down to that. You knockoff or foul play, dude? Yeah, he's foul play, yeah. That's gonna be that. I thought Talonflame could do it, if I'm being honest. Even after he stayed under the Dragapult, but that's gonna be that game. Let's get another one. So we're facing Talonflame and his Talonflame squad for the last game, which is kind of funny. And the problem is his Talonflame is a gigantic threat, so I have to figure out what I want to do about that. But we're definitely leading Komodo, I think. His Rockard is a Drill or Komodo, which I should be able to take down both. I guess if he leads Magearna, it could be annoying too, but I don't think he would. Okay, that's pretty bad. I'm gonna go Togekiss. So he goes for Fleur Cannon. Let's go ahead and Roost this off. I could also Flamethrower immediately, I guess, but I feel like Roost is probably better. Wait, what? Why? You baiting me to Air Slash into Drill? I mean, that's fine. I still break if it was Sash, so... I don't really get the point of making that sort of pivot. Like, why didn't you just go Drill in the first place? Maybe in case I'm a Scarf Flamethrower? But I'm able to get up my rocks here, which I know for a fact both of his fire types are going to be heavy-duty boots, right? But at the same time, chipping away at Magearna and Rillaboom with rocks is really good for Keldeo, so I don't mind this. I'll make that Togekiss play again. Did I reveal my item? No, I didn't. Dude, I totally want a Flamethrower. Oh, let's test it. Maybe he's going to go Mag if anything, or stay in. And miss a Toxic though, which is great. Probably should have Air Slashed. If I was real, I would click Flamethrower again, but he might just commit to the same play, which you never know. I could pick up the KO, but obviously a lame miss. I don't really get risking Komodo though, because it's one of your better Dark Resists. As well as a good Keldeo counter, like, pretty risky. He does go Hard Drill, so that would have been the turn to Flamethrower again. I'm not gonna sack my Mon though. Yeah, he does spin. Like, I could make these calls, but I don't feel like as though I have a reason to just yet. Even if he SDs right here, I don't die to +2 Earthquake because he's a leftovers, and I can try to get up my rocks again. We still have Keldeo, and we have our Gale Wings intact. Those are all the important things, right? So this time I think I'm just gonna stay in against this Mon and Earthquake it. I can offensively check Drill anyway, and weakening this is great for Hydreigon. Best case, I get him on a Volt switch here. Go for Volt. Come on. Dude, this guy's luck. Like, I actually feel bad. He cannot hit moves to save his life. Like, if he hit that right there, I would have been dead, obviously, and then my Togekiss should obviously be poisoned. Do you just leave the battle at that point? Like, what's the plan now? And I feel bad, because, like, he's also running the Talonflame squad. I wanted to see whether I could beat him legit, and that's not really possible anymore due to how things worked out. I mean, I could still lose. His Talonflame is still a threat, but I don't know. Goes out into his Komodo here. I'm able to hit that for a good amount. He's gonna Toxic me, which is fine. Just trying to get him low. He wants to taunt me, okay. And then hit me as well. So he's trying to go for game with something here. It's gonna be the Talonflame, which I don't think I can lose to. I'm gonna break the Gale Wings here, then revenge it with Hydreigon. Although no, that's not worth it, because I don't want to give... Oh, it's bulk up. That's not a problem. I don't think there's any way you keep your Gale Wings here, which is the whole point, so... Yeah, Gale Wings broken right there, which is the important part, so... Now basically what I'm going to do is go Zam and click Psychic. Should deal with Mag just fine. It's obviously going to deal with this. In fact, if he's... Okay, he opts to sack it, so that's probably the biggest threat out of the way. The other threat is Rillaboom, but I think at this point he probably just straight up loses to Talonflame. Due to how this thing played out. I don't know, I feel like I could have won this game without the hacks, but I don't want to, like, claim that I would have, obviously, because it still sucked. So is the plan Grassy Glide, or... Yeah, he wants to go for Grassy Glide. Makes sense. Let's not let the Volcarona set up. How about that? So here's the plan. Go Togekiss here. Click Flamethrower. Keep the Talonflame Gale Wings is basically how I guarantee this win. Because once I get rid of this thing, if I'm able to do that, then Talonflame guaranteed wins the game. I guess if he Rapid Spins, it could be annoying, but I have multiple Pokemon that can take hits. So he goes hard into it. Yeah, I'm just gonna Air Slash here. It's not worth my time to risk anything. I'm pretty sure I have a guaranteed win, but if that Rillaboom is actually like Scarf with a Rock move, that's the one way I do lose, and I don't want to risk that. So he took a lot right there. And it actually just got knocked out. He didn't even have Roost, I guess. Yeah, that Spit F investment is so nice. So it looks like he's going to try to do something with this by going for a spin. 1, I don't even know if that kills me, and 2, I have a Scarf Flamethrower Hydreigon. So, yeah. Basically, no matter what happens, whether I die or not, I get out ahead. And I still do feel bad about the hacks earlier on, though. Like, if Komodo wasn't able to break the Talonflame's Gale Wings, that would have been a different game. So he's going to opt to do that. We'll go Hydreigon here, click Flamethrower. And then wrap it up using Talon, basically. Yep, that's able to knock him out. Magearna might live, I honestly have no idea. But he's going to go ahead and run right there. And that is going to be the live. So I did hope you all enjoyed. You can find the team down below in the description. And I'll see you next time. Later.